questions for Keion, go ahead and raise your hand. John Hale, go ahead.
Keion, we talk a lot about your all's varying scoring opportunities, different guys stepping up each night. What does it do on a night where I think 6 of you had between like 10 and 14 points?
That just shows how good we are as a team, man. Individually, players can really get to different spots. I think that's what makes it so hard to guard. We got guys who are real threats from deep, guys who are threats around the rim for lobs and dunks, and then guys who can, get into the mid-range. So if you got players who can score at all 3 levels, it's really hard to, lock in and take one thing away.
Jerry?
Yeah, Keion, I wondered when Jacob went down, was there any sort of like, uh-oh, is this going to happen again where, an injury and it leads to a loss?
No. I wouldn't worry about winning or losing the game. At that point, I was just concerned if Jacob was okay or not. I got back to the locker room after the game. It seemed like he's good, he's in good spirits, he's going to be fine. Just need to take some time to get well because we really need him. So all I really worried about in that moment was Jacob's well-being.
And what was it like? You kind of played the opposite. You set the blind screen and kind of, shook up the other team's point guard. You kind of smile there. What was that like?
I mean, y'all see I'm not the biggest, but that's just to show, like, if somebody doesn't call out a screen, it don't matter, like, really who it is. If you get hit, that it hurts. And I wasn't my intention to hurt him or put him to the ground, but, they didn't call out the screen, and I just sat there and I said a firm.
Thanks.
Kyle Tucker.
Yeah, Keion, you're on a pretty good run here of playing pretty well to very well pretty much every night since that big breakout against Kansas. What for you, consistency obviously was a big thing. How have you been able to find that to push that button every night?
It's just, first of all, I gotta thank God. Still believing in him and the plan that he had for me. And then just, my inner circle, my family, the guys I got around me, my teammates, and just going out and finding a way to be free every night. Try to take all your troubles and your worries away, set them aside for a little bit, and get lost in the game. I feel like I've been doing a good job of that, just going out and losing myself in the game and taking pride in being relied on, being a veteran on this team. I know some of the younger guys and guys that have been here probably look to me for some guidance at times. I don't take that lightly. So I've just been trying to, stay steady and just be free. And that helps lead to my consistency.
Larry Vaught.
Keion, would you have ever thought there'd be a game this year where you guys would give up 22 offensive rebounds and then still be able to win?
I mean, no, you don't really think of stuff like that, but it just shows that we've proven that we can win in multiple ways, even when we've given up 22 rebounds. Give it credit to them. They play hard. They crash the glass. They have some really, really active, athletic guys that, if you fall asleep on, they were going to run up your back and get boards. But we pulled that one out, even with all that going on. It just shows that we can win many different styles of games.
Kent Spencer.
Keion, what do you think changed when they tied up the game in the second half? It seemed like you guys just kind of got a little bit more aggressive on the glass, and that gave you guys some opportunities.
And basketball, the game runs. You just got to keep playing. They tied the game up. They went on a run. That was our time. Our time to go on a run. We didn't do anything really too differently. We just kept playing. Coach preaches that all the time. Try to be a machine for 40 minutes, and we did that. Just kept playing through calls, playing through bumps, and just weathered the storm.
Jerry? You're on mute, Jerry.
Okay, I'm now. Keion, I just wanted to ask you about Xavier. He didn't score much, didn't make a shot, I don't believe. Yet he had 11 assists. He contributed, a real good floor game, it seemed like. What does that say to you?
I mean, Xavier, he's proven that he can really affect the game without him scoring. His scoring is a plus. We all know he can make shots and score the ball, but even though the nights where he's not making shots, he does a great job of getting us in our sets, creating open shots for other people. And what doesn't get talked about enough that I keep trying to bring light to is the way he harasses the other team's point guard and ball handlers. He gives them nightmares the way he pressures the ball. So all those things I just named, like you doing all that, you're playing a really good game without you even scoring a lot. So his value is beyond him scoring baskets.
Thanks.
All right, two more. Kyle Tucker.
Yeah, I wonder with Oscar obviously started really slow, very slow, and then all of a sudden he was National Player of the Year Oscar down the stretch for you guys. I haven't seen too many players who struggle that bad to start a game be able to flip a switch, no matter how poorly they play for 20 minutes. How does Oscar do that?
You gotta give him some leeway, the benefit of the doubt. He's coming to a place where just the style of play was completely different from where he came from, and it's going to take anybody time to get acclimated and find your rhythm in somewhere where you never played this way before. We realized that Oscar is really good at shooting jump shots, something that he wasn't used to doing. We didn't have the freedom to do. And, we knew he's going to be a great rebounder. But then as he found his rhythm, we started throwing the ball down low and he started really making baskets. And then he got a swagger and a confidence about himself, and he just kept that going all year long. And now he's a National Player of the Year, and I mean, I'm so happy and proud of him just to see where he came from to where he is now.
Okay, last question. Kent Spencer.
Keion, late in the second half, I think you were getting ready to go to the foul line for the bonus, and you and Cal kind of had a moment, and you hugged right there, and you kind of shared a laugh. What was that all about?
He was happy that I went and snatched the rebound with two hands. Something that he preaches a lot, not just to me but the whole team. I mean, I've been with the man for 3 years, and sometimes we don't even have to say anything to each other. We can just look at each other like, all right, got it. We know what's going on. So I think that was just a culmination of what he preaches every day, and me going through and doing it.
Okay, Keion, thank you for your time. We appreciate it.
I appreciate y'all. Y'all take care.